Hello, welcome to Land of Enchantment Living. I'm Maria. Thank you for clicking on my video. I'm so excited for this budget Thanksgiving dinner video because Thanksgiving is one of my most favorite holidays. I will be doing my shopping at my local Kroger grocery store, so let's go ahead and get our shopping done. So for this video, I gave myself a budget of $25 to give you guys some ideas if you're looking for a budget-friendly Thanksgiving dinner. And here's a look at our dinner menu. Oven roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, sauteed vegetables, turkey dressing, cranberry relish, garlic and herb dinner rolls, and a pumpkin cake with whipped topping. And here I am back home. Let me show you what I picked up. Here I have my turkey. This is the Kroger brand tender and juicy premium young turkey. My Kroger store is having a sale on them right now, 89 cents per pound. This turkey weighed 9.98 pounds, so almost 10 pounds, which cost me $8.88. I do want to mention I'm cooking for a family of 3, but I truly believe this meal can feed 5 to 6 people based off the amount of leftovers that we had. I also picked up 1 tub of whipped topping, 1 family-size bag of instant mashed potatoes, 1 package of pizza crust dough mix. I will be making dinner rolls with this, 1 box of turkey-flavored stuffing mix, 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, 1 yellow cake mix box, 1 Kerrygold stick of garlic and herb butter. I'm going to be using this butter for my turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, sauteed vegetables, and dinner rolls. I got 1 bag of frozen sweet corn and 1 bag of peas and carrots. I wanted to get the mixed vegetables, but they were sold out, so I got the peas and carrots instead. 1 14-ounce can of whole berry cranberry sauce, and 1 medium-size orange. So the total cost for everything you see here was $24.61. Here I have the seasonings that I will be using. You can use whatever seasonings you have in your pantry. I have some ground black pepper, sea salt, garlic salt, onion salt, pumpkin pie spice, bourbon vanilla bean paste, and some extra virgin olive oil. So that is everything that I will be using. So let's go ahead and get started with our first dish. I'm starting out by preparing and baking my cake. I went ahead and prepared my baking dish by greasing and flouring it. I chose the yellow cake mix because it was on sale for 99 cents. The spice cake mix, I believe, was $2.39, which would have put me over budget. I got this recipe off of Instagram. All you do is mix your pumpkin puree and cake mix together. I did add 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice to give it that delicious pumpkin spice flavor. Once I have everything mixed together, I'll pour the mixture into my baking dish and bake this cake at 350 degrees for 35 minutes.
leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes to.
While my cake is baking, I'll take the time to clean and prepare my turkey for baking.
Autumn comes too soon.
And here I have my turkey out of the package. I did rinse it off with cold water. I'll place it in this roasting pan and pat it dry with a paper towel. I'll tuck the wings under the breast, then separate the skin from the breast. I'll then take 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold garlic and herb butter and spread it under the skin. And you want to make sure that your butter is at room temperature. This makes it easier to spread. I'll take another tablespoon of butter and spread it over the top, then season the entire turkey with sea salt, black pepper, onion salt, and garlic salt. I'll loosely place a piece of aluminum foil over the turkey breast to prevent it from over browning. Once my cake is done baking, I'll take it out of the oven and then place my turkey into the oven. I will lower the temperature down to 325 degrees and bake it for 3.5 hours or until it reaches the proper temperature of 165 degrees for the breast and 175 degrees for the thigh.
Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
And here's a closer look at the pumpkin cake now that it's out of the oven. I'll set it aside to cool completely before adding the whipped topping. Next, I'll clean my counter off and then prepare my cranberry relish. For this relish, you will need 1 14-ounce can of whole berry cranberry sauce, 1 medium-sized orange, and a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract. Whatever you have in your pantry is fine. I'll start by washing the orange off and then open the can of cranberry sauce, place it into a mixing bowl, and give it a mix.
Radio's playing our song. And then you stood there smiling at me as so many times before.
Next, I'll zest the orange directly over the cranberry sauce. If you have never tried the cranberry and orange combination, definitely give it a try. It is so good. This relish is one of my family's most favorite sides for Thanksgiving. I'll give this a good mix, then set it aside. Next, I'll cut my orange, only cutting and using the flesh of the orange. I'll dice it into smaller pieces, add the orange and 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste to the cranberry sauce. I'll give it a good mix, place it into a really nice serving dish, and then I will garnish the top with a little more orange zest. I'll cover this with plastic wrap and refrigerate. The longer this sits, the better the flavor. And you want to make sure that you refrigerate this for at least an hour before serving.
Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is
Next, I'll prepare the turkey stuffing. So this box mix calls for 1.5 cups of water and 1/4 cup of butter. But I will be using 1 3/4 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of garlic and herb butter. And even though I made these changes, this still turned out delicious. I'll bring my water to a boil, stir in the stuffing mix, give it a quick mix, transfer it into a serving dish, and then I will let it sit on the stovetop towards the back so it keeps warm.
waiting at
Next, I'll prepare my mashed potatoes and sautéed vegetables. For the mashed potatoes, I prepare them according to the package directions. The only change I made was adding 1 tablespoon of garlic and herb butter. As I wait for my water to boil, in a pan I will heat some olive oil and 1 tablespoon of the garlic and herb butter, making sure my pan is on a medium to low heat so my butter doesn't burn. Once my butter has melted, I'll add my frozen corn, peas, and carrots. Now, because we like more corn than peas and carrots, I'll use about half a bag of the corn and maybe a quarter bag of peas and carrots. And I have plenty left to use for another dinner. I'll give the veggies a quick mix, cover them, and then finish up my mashed potatoes. I'll turn the heat off, immediately pour the potato flakes into the water, give it a good mix, then cover to keep warm.
Feel all the fire rising. I'll handle with care. We will honor this tender space, giving time to let go.
Now it's time to season my veggies. I will use onion salt, garlic salt, and black pepper. Give it a stir, then cover to keep warm.
Until there's calm, peace comes as we pause, breathing in deep. Until there's calm, only I'll make still.
Next, I'll make my dinner rolls. I'll prepare the pizza dough according to the package directions using half a cup of hot water. Mix everything together. Once the dough has formed, I'll drizzle a little bit of olive oil onto the dough, cover it, and let the dough rest in a warm place for about 5 minutes. I'll place my dough next to my stovetop.
Breathe out till my energy slows. Different meaning, expectation.
While the dough rests, I'll prepare my muffin tin by brushing a little bit of olive oil into the cups. This bag of pizza dough will make 6 dinner rolls. After the 5 minutes are up, I'll add a little bit of olive oil to my hands so the dough doesn't stick to them. I break off a piece of dough, making little balls, then placing the dough in the tin. I drizzle a little more olive oil on top and then bake them at 375 degrees for 18 minutes.
There's calm, peace comes as we pause, breathing in deep. Until there's calm, only I'll make still this weather.
While my dinner rolls are baking, I'll top my cake with the whipped topping and sprinkle on some cinnamon. Now the cinnamon is completely optional. Now at this point, the sun was starting to set. Here in New Mexico, we have daylight savings time, and I absolutely cannot stand it. It starts to get dark around 5 p.m. and by 5:30, it's completely dark outside. So it feels way later than it really is. And I don't like what it does to my lighting. So let me know in the comment box below how you guys feel about daylight savings.
Eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
I'll cover my cake with plastic wrap and refrigerate until ready to serve.
Mountain oil high five.
And here is what the dinner rolls look like right out of the oven. I'll take my remaining tablespoon of garlic and herb butter and spread it over the hot dinner rolls. And I have to tell you guys, we really liked these little dinner rolls. They were so good. This recipe is a must try, and I will definitely be making these again.
Gold hair, gold ring.
So here I am making this turkey gravy. I thought that the turkey I bought came with a gravy packet, but it didn't. I probably should have read the label better. Some turkeys come with gravy packets, so that is why I didn't buy any gravy. I was planning on using the gravy that came with the frozen turkey. So I was in a bit of a panic because I love gravy on my turkey. I mean, what's turkey without gravy? Luckily, I had a turkey gravy packet mix in my pantry from who knows how long ago. It was still good. It hadn't expired, so I went ahead and made it. Here I am taking the turkey out of the oven and it smells so good. I will let it rest for about 5 minutes before cutting it. And here we are sitting down eating our delicious, budget-friendly, under $25 Thanksgiving dinner. Everything turned out so yummy and delicious. I really hope I was able to give you guys some ideas and inspiration if you are on a tight budget this Thanksgiving.
I come to you in times of trouble. You're always resting at my door.
Now it's time for dessert. This cake turned out way better than expected. Here I am serving us a piece, and we actually sat down on the couch to enjoy this dessert. We decided to have a little movie night, and we ended up watching the Fantastic Four movie. I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my 2025 budget-friendly Thanksgiving dinner video. I do have several Thanksgiving cooking videos up on my channel, including 2 Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner videos and 1 Thanksgiving Made Easy video. So make sure to check those videos out and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any new videos.
Despair in the giving, we receive it. Show me how to meet you there. Great.
If you like the video that you just watched, here's some other videos that you might like. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!